up, screen friends? Welcome back to another edition of Spectating Rebirth Island. Sorry I missed yesterday. I was in court. More on that in a second, but first we gotta go over the rules. Good news is the rules are quite simple. All we care about is kills, and now I'm gonna roll out the kill leader. It is 25 kills in the win. So if anyone beats that, they will go on the leaderboard, and tomorrow I'm gonna have to try to beat that myself. We did it last week. I don't know if lightning can strike twice in the course of a week, but we're gonna give it a whirl. Let's start this thing off right by breaking the glass top prison. Oh boy, high stakes drop incoming. That is what everybody wants. I did not want that. Oh wow, cool plane. We're redeploying while the XP drops are still falling. Let's go to control and see what's going on. You already got an orange crate. You beat me immediately, and your name is the Joker, and I think you just got killed by the other person over here. Let's just check out the YYs. Let's check out the beams. They're level 55. Man, they whipped around. Well done. Oh no, I think I did get him killed. Wait, they're still alive. They might have died of fall damage. Let's find out. Come on, get us there. Get us there, please. I have many things to explain. So the court case, not as bad as it would sound or appear. I am in no legal trouble, but it was more of a matter of principle. I'm gonna show you a picture here, okay? Well, in a second, I gotta explain some stuff first. Where I live, Washington, D.C., there are rules and regulations around like what you can do with your trash. I had just recently moved, and prior to that, we had just like a private trash company. You could put your recycling and trash out. If it went over the amount that your bin can hold, you could just like put it there, and it was fine. I think I just heard, yes, indeed, that was a napalm strike that just hit this building. But you could put it out next to your recycling and it was fine. That is not the case at my current place. So what you have to do is make sure everything fits, and if it doesn't fit, you're kind of you're screwed, right? So what I do is I break down all of the cardboard that I've ever gotten, cut it down with my fancy X-Acto knife, make sure that I have enough room in the bin so I can put it away. Well, I got really, really close one day, or 1 week before they, oh, hold on. Yeah, you need to play it up. This guy looks good. I'm nervous about this, by the way. Anyway, yeah, I broke it all down. Took like 30, 35, 40 minutes to cut down all of the cardboard we got. So, like, I got a chair recently. You should be able to, yeah. You guessed wrong! You guessed wrong! It did, oh! Joker got joked by YY what? I'm gonna hate this POV, guys. I'm just gonna hate it. So I broke down the cardboard, and I didn't have quite enough room to fit it all in there. Damn, second kill of the game. That was impressive. And so what I did is I put the lid down and it didn't quite close all the way. Here's a picture of that. You'll notice that the picture is from someone who went around and delivered a fine for that. They said it attracts rodents. And to be clear, there are rats everywhere, but the big issue is that they only collect trash and recycling 1 day a week. So you have a bunch of trash just sitting out there. The rats are gonna come because rats like to eat trash. What are you doing, YY? What, are you listening to my story too? So anyway, I got that in the mail and I was just like, look, I'm down for the common rules that bind us all together, especially in a big city. You gotta follow them, yada, yada, yada. All right, you can actually start moving now, YY what? It wasn't that impressive of a kill. You don't need to clip it. Okay, thanks. They must have honestly been listening. And so there was an option. There was an option to dispute the fine. And the funny part is that there wasn't really a fine. You got absolutely beamed by whoever this is. They just said, yeah, go ahead and wait. Is it our guy back from the dead? No, it's Crazy Chuz. Also, this seems like a very sweaty game. I mean, we are after the update, so that would track. So the fine was $0. I could have done a few things. I could have disputed it straight up and said, I eat fat kids with that person's name, also with YY in their clan tag. I could have disputed it and said like, no, this didn't happen. You're being naded. I could have just paid it and admitted wrongdoing, or I could admit wrongdoing while disputing. So that's what, you're two people right here, yeah. Cypher got nerfed my ass. 6 kills, 25 remaining. So I went in. I went in because if you go in and you set a date, the person actually has to come in and, like, the person who wrote you the ticket has to show up too. And so I did that. I did that yesterday, and I was like, look, you gotta do your job, right? It's probably not a very fun job to go through the alleys and cite people for their trash. It's not the people who pick up the trash. It's just someone whose job it is to drive through the alleys with all the rats looking at the trash. So like, I don't fault you, I just fault the rules being awful. So I am now on a crusade to make them pick up trash more than once a week. Trash and recycling. This wasn't on my trash, by the way, where the rats actually eat it. The rats aren't gonna subsist entirely on cardboard. If they do, they would be dead, emaciated rats. Anyway, that's a very long-winded explanation for the reason why there was no upload yesterday. But that's okay, because we're gonna get back to it today. Beam that person. I think that's a person. I think you just looked directly at a person. Am I losing it? Also, these are an emergency pair of glasses. If you watch anything on the main channel, you'll know that I lost my glasses. My theory on that is that a child took them at a large gathering where I was wearing prescription sunglasses, and then they went away. They're gone forever. Now, there was someone in Grandma's or Warden's. There's also someone... no, maybe that isn't a person up there, but this should be a free lick. Cypher. Solid recoil control. Got joked out of that kill. 6 kills with 16 left. Lobby's getting fried. Maybe it's a Sallyisadog wannabe on top prison, because that's where I like to hunt. That is my hunting ground. We haven't seen any real new things with the new season yet. I'm curious if we see like a pistol. I mean, we're seeing definitely the increase in score streaks coming out of like XP drops or care packages, because, well, we've heard at least 2 napalm strikes going out, and I hear a floater somewhere around you. I don't think they're on top of you. I think they're probably right down here. But you're gonna have to rotate here soon, and you don't have a gas mask. I'm sorry, did you just get shot through that? Oh, here we go. This should be the quickest kill, easiest kill of your life. There was also a Molotov that came out. You're in trouble if this guy on top prison looks. They didn't. You just escaped with your life. So anyway, was going to that court date or choosing to set one petty of me? Yeah, you better believe it was. Do I regret it? Absolutely not. And I paid my $0 fine. Basically, you don't get actually fined unless you do it twice in 60 days. So I have a calendar reminder for when I can do it again. Do not worry. There's also someone, I think they're down here. Oh my God. You just got crouch walked, son, by Soph Dan Man. Sophomore, underclassman is Daniel. All right, Dan, let's see what you got. 5 kills, and that's where their game ends. Actually, no, Resurgence is still active for another long time, and we only have 12 players remaining. Elite Reveil. Fire sale just going down, and again, there are only 12 players remaining. Oh my God, there's someone right there. Right. I think you have a window behind you, but they got more thermites, more smokes. You gonna actually hit the munitions box, or oh no, they're lagging. They're lagging, guys, or they're having a seizure. Phone funds, they have the phone, but I don't think it's gonna help your Wi-Fi connection here. Elite. Okay, they're back. They're back. They're gone. The person you're shooting is gone. They're right here. Boom, boom. 2 kills. Right there. Oh no, they're lagging again. They're lagging again, guys. I don't really know what to... Oh boy, that's some next level stuff. So in case you didn't know, if you don't do that and someone comes around the corner and they shoot you, or shoot that box, it blows up and you take damage. That's like some elite level just gameplay, game awareness. This person lives in the shadows. They do. They're the bane of Rebirth Island. Okay, now we got an LC-10 and a GPR. It's time to go. I think I had a dream that I saw a hacker last night. Because I was like, man, I didn't upload yesterday. I hope everyone understands. And now I hope you do. It was something that it had to be done. Wait, where are you going? Okay. Sure. There's a gunfight on top of you and a zip. I would take the zip line. Take the zip line. You can't do anything about that right now. There's someone down low as well. They saw you. Never mind, they didn't. They're blind. There's still probably one person down here in prison. You're gonna go push him? Okay, that'll help the person on top. Turn around. That guy is absolutely lagging. That person was lagging out of the game. I don't know if you saw them. They were just running towards the wall. We're gonna smoke ourselves and push? That doesn't make sense to me. What they just did makes 0 sense, but if they get the win, okay. They're gonna rotate out of the tunnel of death? I'm confused as to what their strategy is. I feel like by this point of the game, by this juncture, you gotta at least figure out what your plan is and where you're going. So like I would've gone out and gotten on top of industry, saw my way there, but they did also just add most wanteds to solo, so That's good. Now you gotta clear the side of this hill face. Make sure no one's around you. There's somebody. They're gonna have to leave. Note that. They're probably gonna fly there or there. Clear out where you need to clear out. Maybe get another gas mask, a self-revive. It's funny going back and watching, like, the game that I beat the record last week. All the tiny, tiny little things that helped me. So I got a kill because I could shoot while I was reloading because I randomly picked up a gung-ho perk. And then I also was able to win the game because I had, like a good boy, purchased a self-revive. Now you can check the backside here. There's actually a self-revive that hangs out on top of that trash can. I hope it's fully closed. Otherwise, you're gonna get fined by the city you live in. Did they just go 2 SMGs? They have a Vel? Yeah, they did. I think this, oh, and a portable. Oh, I haven't seen those in a while either. You just got snapshot, oh, they're right here. Oh my God. I don't know what your sensitivity is, but it's incredibly high and it needs to be turned down immediately. It's Van Shot. Level 35, a ranked play Warzone emblem, and how many kills? 15. Oh boy. Okay, well, color me impressed. The Honda Odyssey of Rebirth Island. Getting a UAV, getting a lot of UAVs. Not an advanced, they popped 2. Now we should be able to see somebody. They probably can. They're running Tempered, Quick Fix and Mountaineer, a GPR, and I forgot what the other gun was. Uh-oh. You're honestly fine. Just hang out right here. Everyone needs to rotate to you. Every single person. I mean, you can do it now. I think they're just using this to see people. This is an impressive display. Usually we see people who, like, have zone, have every advantage in the world, and then they go and do something stupid. There's 2 people right there, so let's go ahead and count. You don't have enough to get anything else here, but you just gotta find the power position. That's all you gotta do. Stay, honest to God, like... No, I don't think you want to be here. I think you want to have an eye on control, or sorry, industries. But find a head glitch like this. This is the spot. Looking for one other player. Think about it, where could they be? They could be tanking gas. They hear him, beneath him. And they got pull. No gas mask. That's gonna be maybe an issue. Is there any lane around here that you can, yes. Pick up the gas mask. Huge. No, they're down low. They're beneath you. Maybe right in that little crate. Here's what I'd do. If they're beneath me like that, I'd tank my gas mask. I would not do this. You're hoping that they don't see you. They came out of the door. You could be an asshole here if you wanted to. Or you could do that. Can you get an execution in the water like this? Oh. Would you look at that, guys? You sure can. 16 in the win. All right, what we're gonna do tomorrow, I'm gonna watch one game, then I'm gonna try to blank it. Break it. And I realized their name now was Ivan Shot.
Down you go, mate.
Got it. My bad. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow.